AI is killing trust. And not because AI is bad, but because the internet is drowning in AI-generated content, and nobody knows what's real anymore. Blog posts that sound like they were written by a robot, LinkedIn posts that all say the same thing, emails that feel templated, stock photos, generic advice. Everything looks the same. Everything sounds the same. And nobody trusts any of it. I'm Jeff with J Vincent Creative, and while everyone else is using AI to pump out more content faster, I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm being human, and it's working. Here's what most people don't understand. AI can create content, but it can't create trust. And trust is the only thing that actually matters. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why being human is the ultimate competitive advantage. And you're going to realize the opportunity right now is massive. So let's get into it. So here's what's happening right now. Every business owner is being told that they need to create more content, more blog posts, more social media posts, more emails, more everything, more. And they don't have time to create it all. So they're using AI. ChatGPT writes their blog posts, AI tools generate their social media captions, automated systems send their emails. And on the surface, this seems like a smart solution because now they're creating content without spending hours writing. But here's the problem. Everyone else is doing the same thing. So now the internet is full of content that all sounds the same. Generic, safe, boring, and people can tell. Now they might not know it's AI generated. They can feel that it's not real. Now it doesn't have personality. It doesn't have a point of view. It doesn't feel human. And when content doesn't feel human, people don't trust it. Think about your own experience. How many times have you read a blog post or a LinkedIn post and thought, this sounds like it was written by a robot? How many times have you clicked on a website and immediately felt like it was fake? Like there's no real person behind it? How many times have you gone on TikTok and seen a video and wondered, is this Sora or is this real? Well, that's the AI content problem, and it's getting worse. Because the more AI-generated content flooding the internet, the harder it is for people to find anything real. So they stop trusting content altogether. They stop reading blog posts. They stop engaging with social media. They stop opening emails. And businesses wonder why their marketing isn't working anymore. It's because you're invisible in a sea of sameness. Now here's the opportunity. While everyone else is using AI to create more content, you can use your humanity to create better content. Content that actually sounds like you. Content that has a point of view. Content that people can tell was created by a real person. And that's going to stand out more than anything else. Because people are starving for real. They're tired of generic. They're tired of polished. They're tired of content that sounds like it came from a template. They want to know what's real and being real on the other side. Someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Someone who has a personality. Someone they can trust. And the fastest way to prove you're real is to get on camera. Video is the one thing AI can't really fake yet. And when someone sees your face, hears your voice, watches you talk, they know you're real. That's the human advantage. And it's not just about standing out. It's about building trust faster than your competitors. When someone watches your video, your brain processes it like it's a real conversation. They start to feel like they know you. And people do business with people they know. Your competitors are hiding behind AI-generated blog posts and hoping somebody finds them. You're going to show up as a real human and build trust at scale. So here's the strategy I use to compete against AI content. First, I get on camera. Every week, sometimes more. I don't outsource my content to AI. I don't hide behind written posts. I show my face. I use my voice. I have real conversations. And when people watch my videos, they know I'm real. They see that I'm not some faceless brand. I'm a human being who actually knows what I'm talking about. And second, I have a point of view. I don't just regurgitate generic advice. I say what I actually think. AI content is called safe. It's designed to not offend anyone. It's designed to appeal to everyone. But when you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. Now, I'm willing to be polarizing. I'm willing to say the things that some people won't agree with, because people who do agree with me, well, they're the ones that I want to work with. So here's one. That dance video that your law firm does, it sucks. It's killing your brand. That humorous twirling of the chairs video you're doing, it also sucks. And it's also killing your brand. There, polarizing. So third, I tell stories, real stories, not made up case studies, not hypothetical examples, real things that happen to me, or to my clients. Now, AI can generate stories, but they don't feel real because they're not. And so when I tell a story about a client I worked with, when I share the details, when I talk about what actually happened, people can tell it's real. And that builds trust. Fourth, I show personality. I make jokes. I get frustrated. I get excited. I show you in the morning what I look like, which is horrendous. I'm a real person with real emotions. AI content is flat. It doesn't have emotion. It doesn't have personality. And that's exactly why being human is the advantage. So let me give you some real examples of how this has worked for me. So I recorded a video where I walked through a mistake I had made, how I handled it, what I learned. The video wasn't polished. I just did it. I didn't script it. I just turned on the camera and talked. And it performed better than any of my professional videos because it felt real. People commented saying things like, thank you for being honest. Most people wouldn't admit that, which is good and bad, I guess. And 2 of those people became clients. Hey, so that, it does work. So here's one more. I posted a video where I broke down why most business owners are scared to get on camera. And I shared that I was scared too. And I still get nervous sometimes. Now that vulnerability resonated because most people think successful people don't struggle. So when they see that you do, they relate to you. That's the power of being human. So let me explain why this works so well. First, differentiation. So when everyone else sounds like a robot, being human makes you stand out. You're not competing on who has the most content. You're competing on who feels the most real, and real always wins. Second, trust. People don't trust AI-generated content. They can feel that it's not authentic, but when they see you on camera and they hear you tell a real story, when they see your personality, they trust you. And trust is what leads to sales. And third, connection. AI content informs, human content connects. And people do business with people they feel connected to. And fourth, longevity. AI-generated content is disposable. People consume it, they forget it. But when you create human content, when you show up consistently, when you build a real relationship with your audience that lasts, people remember you. They come back. They refer you. It's the difference. So let me hit the objections, because there's always going to be objections. But AI helps me create content faster. It does. But faster doesn't mean better. And it definitely doesn't mean more effective. You can create 1,000 pieces of AI content that nobody trusts. Or you can create 10 pieces of human content that actually build relationships. Which one do you think leads to more business? I don't have time to create content myself. Well, you don't need to create content every day. You just need to show up consistently. 1 video a week, that's it. That's enough. What if AI gets better and people can't tell the difference? It will. But the people who show up as humans now will have already built trust. And trust is hard to break. What if I'm not good on camera? You don't have to be good. You just have to be real. I'm not good, but I'm real. So the real objection is that this feels harder than using AI. And it is. Being human takes effort, but that's exactly why it works. So here's the bottom line. AI is flooding the internet with content nobody trusts. And that's creating the biggest opportunity you'll ever have. Because the antidote to AI content is human content. Real conversations, real stories, real people. Your competitors are hiding behind AI-generated blog posts. You're going to show up as a human. And that's the whole game. Now, if you want help creating content that actually builds trust, go to jvincentcreative.com or do it yourself. You know what to do now. Be human. That's the competitive advantage. I'll see you in the next one.